Hey, hi. Thought I'd make a little video brought to you by two new things. One, my John Prine t-shirt that I just ordered. The singing mailman delivers. And there's a reason that I ordered that shirt. It is because, one, John Prine was from the same area that I was when I was a kid in Chicago, and I always loved his music, and he sadly passed away this past year, but the music lives on, and so I got this t-shirt. See that whole thing? No, you don't want me to stand up. Never mind. There. What do you think? Yeah, there you go. Woohoo! So that's the John Prine t-shirt. The second thing is that I just gave myself a new haircut. So what do you think here? I mean, hey, look, you got a new shirt, I got a new haircut, and trim my whiskers, get sort of tidied up, time to make a video. There is a reason for having this John Prine shirt, though, and it was because the John Prine t-shirt came with a set of 4 collectible postcards. So Ashley, Mailbox Memories, told me about this, pointed me to it, and then, of course, I ordered 2. So I got this set, and they have lyrics from his songs, from John Prine songs. If you haven't heard John Prine, you have to. We can't be friends if you don't like John Prine. He's a guy. Did you ever see when he sang along with Casey Musgraves? Well, actually, Casey Musgraves wrote a song about John Prine, and you just have to go look it up. It is one of my favorite songs of all time, with the Casey Musgraves singing to him. They're on some sort of like cruise, like doing one of these, and she's singing to him, and it's called "I Want to Burn One" with John Prine. So it's a really great one. There's another postcard, a third collectible postcard, and a fourth I held that wrong, didn't I? Can you see that one? Fourth collectible postcard. So I think this is really smart that his organization is both selling his music and has made these collectible postcards. So I'm really proud to have these in the set, and I have actually a few maybe to send to people. I have 2 full sets of these, so I've got to kind of think about what I want to do with those postcards. Second thing, it's kind of a longish video, because I thought I might as well cover that. You know what I told you? Haircut, whiskers, new shirt. Too much time on my hands, man. I got a huge set of postcards sent to me from Romania that I felt really, really happy to have. And Minya Radicu sent these postcards, and now I'm going to have to put my glasses on in order to tell you what the name of the store is. Postcard Market. So she has Postcard Market, and she sent me, just a huge stack. Well, I'm sorry about the light there. It's almost ready to storm here, so I had to turn some lights on in here. Normally it looks maybe better just with natural light, but woo! Connecticut, some U.S. So all these Postcrossing. She had heard this show that I had done with Paolo and Anna, and so she said, hey, she actually wrote this really cute note that said, hey, I think this guy needs some postcards. So those, I'm just going to show you some samples of, I got this package. Ordering so many things for my COVID collection. Sometimes I got to look a little bit more closely, but I got this package from Romania, and I thought, like, wow, I didn't even remember. Well, I didn't remember because Minya had sent this package of really a lot of postcards. So thank you so much. Egypt. I like Egypt. a lot. The flag of Romania. Look at how beautiful that is. Have you ever seen a bald eagle? In the wild? It is really amazing. Out there on the Mississippi River, I have to cross there quite a bit. And those things are just amazing. And bison. So that was a really very generous, super nice set of postcards. Look at that. World Postcard Day is coming up. Oh, I should have gotten those out. I was going to plan. You're going to have to see me spin around here for a second in just a second. Just give me a second, would you? Can you, will you stay with me? Just give me a second. I was going to show you, so give me oh, here we go. I got a couple of these. Look at this. These were I just got these yesterday, as a matter of fact. Thank you, Tara. And also got this really nice one from Louise. But aren't those beautiful for World Postcard Day, which is coming up on October 1st? I had printed out a whole host of ones that were from the official printing. And then I sort of made a hash of it because I ordered 50 of them. And then, wouldn't you know it, that's these right here. That were these. And I ran out because I don't know what I did. I sent them out to a whole bunch of people. I made a list. I sent them to a bunch of people, and they're in your hands now. Last part that I thought I could show you, as long as you're hanging with me for a minute, sort of a varied thing. John Prine shirt, haircut, cards from Romania, and now I'm trying to think about what I'm going to send for World Postcard Day. What are you going to do? I've been all over the map on this, whether I have some old-fashioned postcards that I type poems on. I was thinking about doing that. I thought about just, a random set of postcards that I could send. I thought about sending Halloween postcards. It was just, what do you do? What do you do? And I'm not actually sure of the answer yet. I think I'm going to hold on to the Halloween postcards and make them be for Halloween. So World Postcard Day, look, I've got all kinds of postcards. And is it really only about the image? No, it's also about just the connection. I think the idea of World Postcard Day that Paulo and Anna have thought up and lots of people are executing on is just about the connection, right? I say on the podcast, that postcards connect people. They do. And you can see that's why I had to wheel around to that little basket over there. That's just got cards in it. I swear I looked at those things on the wall before I started this video, and I thought, are they straight? And is that going to drive everybody crazy if something is a little, cattywampus? Maybe it is. I'm not sure. Let me show you some Halloween cards to distract you from that. Now, it's a whole different kinds of cards, but some that I just got in, some that I have been ordering over time, and this is not a complete set. I just want to show you some that I'm going to be sending out for Halloween. The first ones are from Sandra Vargas. She has Sandra Graphic on Etsy. It's SandraGrafik. If I can get kind of smart with this video, I could probably put some links in here, and I'll do that. If not, they'll be in the notes at least. Okay, so this is, oh gosh, I wish the light were, oh there. See that one? Ooh. Beautiful, huh? And really high quality cards. You know what? I'm starting to really like, and you've heard me comment about this on the podcast about these rounded corners. I don't know if they go through the mail better, but I feel like they could. Okay, here's another sugar skull. Edgar Allan Poe. I happen to have just a few Poe stamps, the 42 centers from the US. This maybe isn't quite Halloween, but it's Frida Kahlo. I know at least one person who's getting that Frida Kahlo. People really like Frida Kahlo, or they just can't do it. This was one of my actual favorite postcards of all time from a few years ago. I actually have this one. I put these in hard shell cases, and that was one of them. That one with a raven, and I don't know, just the green hair and the big eyes and all that. Two more from her. Actually, that's the last one from her. Okay, this doesn't exactly have to do with Halloween, but this came from Guerrilla Graphics in New Mexico. I still love this card. The Heisenberg card from Breaking Bad. So that's, oh, and then there's another one from Guerrilla Graphics as well, from those guys. Okay, that's one set of Halloween cards. Oh, can I show you something that Sandra sent as well? It was just a really nice little extra piece, which was this bookmark that I really liked. All right, I'm going to show you now some postcards from Lantern Press. So hang on just a second. You'd think I'd be a little more organized, wouldn't you? You'd think? No. Extemporaneous video. How about that? All right, so obviously Halloween. You know that one from Lantern Press. Cauldron, Skeleton in the Cauldron. A sugar skull. I really find that one quite sexy. I really like that card. There's a matching, I don't have that one anymore. There's a matching mail that goes with this one that I think I must have just sent them all out. There is the Nevermore card. Can never get too much of that. This one, I really like these watercolors. And look at this watercolor bat. Do I have that upside down? No. Sorry. Yeah. So look at that. Isn't that a beauty? Just another sugar skull. And another sugar skull with a mustache this time. What do you think? Should I, no. Nothing good can come from having one of those kind of mustaches. No. Nothing good can be, just don't call too much attention to yourself. So there's another one. I think, are those the same? Are those the same one? Oh, they are. Yeah. Sort of almost like alien sugar skull with that. Oh, yeah. And then, okay. And then Bite Me is that from Austin? Oh, that's from Salem. That's from Salem, Mass. Know where I'm going next? Because I did plan a little bit. A couple years ago, I was in Salem, Mass at Halloween. And I got a bunch of cards there. And I still have some. Basically, there were a lot of people in costumes, and then me walking around saying, hey, do you have any postcards? Do you have any postcards? And walking around doing that sort of thing. So, no, that one's not from there. That's from Arizona. Sorry, don't listen to what I'm saying. Now I'm on to Salem. Salem word collection. A Salem sugar skull. It's the right way to hold these. You need to hold them from the bottom. That'd be easier for you to see. Oh, that's a really shiny one. Cute though, right? Salem, Mass. So for you who are listening who are not in the United States, Salem, Massachusetts was the site of those Salem witch trials. And there was a large group of girls that were tried as witches, and then there were all these testing of, they throw you in water, and if you floated, you were a witch, and if you drowned, you weren't. Not a good outcome. So, cats, black cats, always something. And one more from Salem, that kind. Okay. And then I have these old reproductions that I like these. These these old, I actually have some actual old ones, but these are just ones that could be sent that are not part of a collection. Halloween cards are really one of the most collectible postcards. People want them, and people will pay big money. You know what? I'm going to make you another video. Not today. I'll have to get another haircut and wear a new shirt. But I'll show you some of the art of Matthew Kirst. I'd really like to get him on the show, on the podcast, but maybe a video would do really well as well. He creates some just stunning Halloween style art. He does that all year. So Matthew Kirst. These are not Matthew Kirst work. You know what? I could reach up and just, if you gave me one more second. While you're waiting, let me show you what I have one of. This. You know how in all kinds of card swaps and stuff like that, these are the ones that people just, they don't fight over, but boy, do they get demanding about them and, you know, want multiple cards for the swap and that sort of thing. I have one of these. I don't know how well that's a shaped card. I'm not 100% certain how well that would go through the mail, but we can test it out. Let me show you if I can reach these Matthew Kirst. I have a couple that just came. There. That's his work. I'll do an entire show. He always signs them. I actually usually buy two because I actually like to get them with a sketch on them, or embossed or gilded. There's any numbers of ways. Pretty big collection of his art, and I'm really happy to have those. So those are all these will not be sent through the mail. So, okay. Those are all the cards. What would you like to know? Leave me a note down there in the comments. I'll open that up and see if there's anything that I can answer for you. I have quite a few Halloween cards. I have now lots of cards of Postcrossing that I had gotten from from Romania. I have the John Prine. I have this. I got the new, what do you think? Cut my own hair. I cut my own hair. I've been cutting my own hair. I didn't have any hair for a while, as you guys know, because I was a little bit sick and, you know, that chemo stuff. But when my hair grew back, I started cutting my own hair. And it's pretty aerodynamic. What do you think? Not bad? Do that sort of thing. Or does that just put me into crazy town territory? First off, I collect postcards, and now I'm cutting my own hair, wearing t-shirts and bragging about it. I might have to evaluate my life choices. Hey, thanks a lot for listening, and I'll make more of these as I take showers and look tidy. See ya.